It's the desert of mystery. When a mystery becomes mystery, more mysteries appear, and mystery mysteriously. Hi there. Okay. Okay. Well, pay no attention to this hero holding the sign. Dude. Why are you following me? And now I have a companion. Mysterious old man. And he's following me. For some reason you can't. Enter when somebody's following you. So instead, we go off the screen and get rid. Mysterious man aside. It's time for yet another fairy. Magma, you sure have a lot of relationships with fairies. Don't even. Speaking of not even, I see an octopi. I see landmines. Those blue things, landmines. But if you're quick enough, you can dash over them. Just don't dash into cactus or dangerous sandmen. Or the buzzards will eat you. The buzzards might try to eat you anyways. Mysterious, is it not? So let's go ahead and get the next pennant here, and oh dear, it's that stupid blah 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 again. If I only had a translator, the Book of Medora is my translation. So let's make a wish. I wish for a hot babe. I wish for a hot babe. I wish for a hot babe. Well, that didn't work. But hey, at least it got those things moving. And now I can enter. It looks like Link is singing, and then he covers his mouth as if he said a potty word. Speaking of potty, here's the next dungeon. With more levers. And laser shooters. What? Yep. Rotating laser shooting eyeballs. The perfect thing for the fantasy world. That is The Legend of Zelda. And we have antlion problems. I mean, we have a lot of problems already. But when you have to deal with antlions as well, sometimes it becomes not perfect. In a not perfect world, you throw pots at everything. And in a mysterious world, you get a map. Because otherwise you're a stranger. And we all know stranger is danger. What? Are we talking stranger danger again? Be careful, your shield will not deflect fireballs or lasers. And now we have to talk with Sarisala again. I will never say that name right, so get over it. You must never fail to get every single item. Speaking of items, did you see that? I bet you didn't! Okay, maybe you did. But there's another point to this. To find the button before the laser eye makes us dead. Oh, lovely. If I had a big key, what happened to the big key I had from the previous dungeon? Nope, it doesn't work like that. Sorry. Only in the proper dungeon can you get the proper chest, get the proper key, and use that proper item to get through the boss or whatever encounter is in your way. Well, here's the exit already. What? You can't exit the dungeon already, Magma. But I did. Poor piece of heart. And Buzzard just defied all logic. And if I was stronger, well, maybe I can get in that cave as well. Stronger, lifting stones? Sounds like a plot device. Speaking of devices... Nope. Then it becomes the guessing game. Which stone was it? One of these stones moves unlike the others. Oh yeah, delicious fairies. Somebody's gonna call me out on my fairy jokes sooner or later. And to that I say, oh. I say a lot of things I shouldn't. Good thing it tells you what rooms you've already explored and which ones you haven't. And where the treasures are. And the exits. It makes it a pretty easy game overall. And that's why we're playing it for fun, gosh darn it. Oh, how dare I have fun. Speaking of fun, leave me alone. Also, I hear a trap in the background. That was a trap room. With nothing profitable. Except sad commentary. Speaking of sad, I was the master of using a compass in Boy Scouts. Yes, as in Boy Scouts, so shush up. I could find everything and anything with a compass. Except coolness. Oh dear. It's the Matrix. It's the big key! So run carefully. And by carefully I mean just very fast. Dash everywhere if you can. It'll cut your time in half. It also might cut your life in half if you don't watch what you dash into. Because you are slightly vulnerable once you land from your rebound. Speaking of rebounds, it's the Power Glove. Yes, I had the Power Glove. And yes, it was a piece of junk, for the most part. I beat Glass Joe von Kaiser, and I think Piston Honda with the Power Glove. Piston Honda was very tough. It took me third round, when I usually beat him in about a minute. Or two. But that's not the point. The point is, now with the Power Glove, and thank goodness I don't need any batteries for it, I can lift these stones. I can lift almost anything. I can't lift a mountain yet. Nope, not quite. Can I lift my brain? Probably not. Can I lift you a better game? Maybe. But there are very few better games. And instead of waiting for that, let's get deeper into this. And by deeper, I mean into the dungeon. Not to be confused with Deep Dungeon. That's another game altogether. Well, nobody said they wanted me to play Wizardry, so I'm not playing Wizardry. Do you really want me to play Wizardry? Of course you don't. But I might pretend I'm a wizard. Oh dear! And it looks like it's game over. But wait! Fairy mysteriously got out of a bottle and brought me back to life. But now the fairy is gone. Because she resents me for holding her in captivity, yet she restored me to life. Don't ask for explanations, Magma. Instead, ask yourself, can you find the key in time to defeat the next boss? It's a mini boss. It's redstone statue thingy, which you have to use 2 arrows for. Well, it looks like it's the end of the line. Or is it? Speaking of is it, it is time for another soda. And here comes the boss. Boss is, indeed, a bunch of centipedes. Well, I have to be careful and watch out for the cookie crumbs. Or dirt they fly at me, I should say. And hit them in their heads. And play the worst game of millipede you have ever seen. Now, arrows might work if you're really accurate with them, but I don't see why you would want to use them. And we all know boomerang is not going to stop something this fierce. So what you might want to do is hit them as soon as they get up in one of the non-diagonal directions. Just hold your sword up to them, preferably charged up, and make them pay the ultimate price by canceling their Nintendo Power subscription. So it's just a little patience. But the last one gets a little fierce. He decides to go in 8 directions. And that'll give you serious problems if you don't already have them low on health. And for our prize, it's a blue pendant to go along with my green pendant. The pendant, the power to go along with the power glove. And now that I'm brimming with power, there's only one pendant up in Death Mountain. Oh dear, Death Mountain already. But now that I can lift heavy stones, I can probably find some very useful items. And go to some mysterious caves along the way. And no. I was supposed to talk to the guy first. That is a good thing I don't care about that guy. And instead I like to bomb things. Thank goodness I like to bomb things. And in my next video, I'm gonna spend 981 rupees. Or close to it. Seriously.